Live with BBC News, South Korea's Liberal Opposition Party has won a landslide majority in the country's general election to retain control of the parliament. South Koreans were voting to elect all 300 members of the parliament, not the president. But the vote was seen as a midterm referendum on the current president, Yoon Suk-yeol, who's been in power for 2 years. South Korea media is reporting that the prime minister and most of the senior staff of the presidential office offered to resign after those results came out. Here now, our Seoul correspondent Jean McKenzie with this update.
This is a landslide victory for the opposition parties here in South Korea. Yes, they won a similar number of seats in the last general election back in 2020, but the circumstances were very different. There was a hugely popular Liberal president in office at the time, and so this defeat for the ruling party is being seen as a vote of no confidence in the current president, Yoon Suk-yeol, who's been in office for 2 years. It does weaken his authority, even though it might seem on paper that not much has changed when you look at the seats. When it comes to the day-to-day politics, it means that the president is going to struggle to pass votes and push forward with his agenda, because the opposition parties are going to be able to team up to fast-track the laws they like and block the laws they don't. And so it is going to be more difficult for the government to tackle some of the urgent issues that South Korea faces, from rising food prices, a slowing economy, a rapidly aging society. When it comes to foreign policy, the parliament has less say, and so we might see the president focus more on this, as he has done over the past 2 years. He has made some pretty radical changes to foreign policy in his time. He has taken a tough stance on North Korea. He's built up his relationship with the United States and Japan in order to counter North Korea and China. But crucially, he had the authority to do so because he had just won a presidential election. Now he has, in effect, lost an election. That is going to weaken his leadership. It will give him less clout abroad, and it will make it more difficult for him to push ahead with foreign policy that doesn't have popular support here in South Korea.
이번 총선은 윤석열 정부의 국정 방향에 대한 거부. 이는 윤 대통령이 남은 3년 임기 동안 국내외에서 큰 어려움에 직면할 것임을 시사한다. 외국에서는 한국 보수 세력이 차기 대선에서 정권을 유지할 수 있을지 의문을 갖고 있다. 이 같은 의구심이 계속된다면 현 정부 우방은 물론 반대 진영까지도 윤 대통령의 외교 정책이 끝날 수 있다는 가정하에 움직일 수 있다. 이번 총선은 2022년 대선에서 윤석열이 이재명을 근소한 차이로 누르고 당선된 뒤 첫 번째 선거. 앞으로 4년간 의회 구성을 결정하는 동시에 두 정치 지도자에 대한 평가의 역할이기도 했다. 정치 분석가들은 이번 선거를 두고 물가 위기와 정치적 스캔들의 반복으로 지지도가 떨어진 윤 대통령에 대한 국민 투표로 간주했다.